We are going over part one of a massive, very massive whiskey haul that I've done in about, what, 6 weeks altogether? Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Corner. I gotta say right off the bat, this is the only time that I have to record this right now, so I can put this out. And somebody decided to start cutting their grass right as I hit record. So, hey, we'll bear with it for now, for a little while. It should be almost done. The grass isn't that big, right? Their grass area is not that big. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for all the support, and I love this community. So thank you for letting me be part of this community, and I truly appreciate all the support that I've been getting. If you have not yet done so, please subscribe. Only thing that I ask, only favor I ask. Well, as I said it at the beginning, we are going over a massive store haul that I've done in about, what, 6 weeks, 7 weeks? Probably the week of Thanksgiving, or a few days after Thanksgiving, is when I started going on this shopping spree. Let me not say that too loud so my wife doesn't listen. But yeah, so it's so big, it's probably over 20 bottles that I had to split it up into three videos. Yep, so there's part one, there's gonna be a part two, and there's definitely gonna be a part three. Part one is now towards the beginning of those 6 weeks before the end of the year. Part two is gonna be towards the end of those 6 weeks before the end of the year. And then part three is gonna be what I've bought recently since the beginning of the year. So yeah, should be some pretty interesting videos. So what I'm gonna do is kind of go over, it's in no particular order other than the fact that this is the first batch of whiskeys that I started buying in that time frame. We have about 11 here. Now, I will say 2 of these I did buy online, and I bought them at Sealbox. So if you have not yet gone on Sealbox, they are not sponsoring this by any means, but I'm sharing the information because that is one of the places that I buy from, and they have good prices. The purchasing is straightforward, good, and I've never had a problem with them delivering, so definitely recommend them. So on Sealbox, the only thing is that you gotta pay a $15 shipping fee, but hey, goes with the territory of buying online. Sealbox is one of the places where you can buy Smoke Wagon. Good luck, because it sells out very quickly, but it is one of the places where you can purchase that. Because in my area, they don't sell Smoke Wagon. Another one that they do not sell is Still Austin. This is the limited release though, and it is cask strength at 59%. When I got the email from Sealbox saying that this was available, I went on there and I pulled that trigger immediately. I believe this cost me like 60 bucks, but obviously you gotta take into consideration the $15 shipping fee. So what, $75? If any of these prices are off and maybe I said it wrong, you'll see something here and I'll correct myself in post-editing. So we got that. Now that is closed, so I'm excited to get into that hopefully soon. And along with that is I want to put it up against something else that is also from Texas, and quite honestly one of my favorite Texas whiskeys. At my local Total Wine, I was able to purchase a Iron Root Harbinger, but this one is 115 proof. Guys, this costs 50 bucks. The regular 90 proof is 34 bucks. This costs 16 bucks more. At 115 proof, this is going to be amazing. Again, I haven't opened it yet, unfortunately, because I got all of these whiskeys. But yeah, I am excited. I am more than excited to definitely get into this. I'll probably pair this one up and do a comparison between Still Austin and this, and let's see which one I end up liking better. So with that said, I also did come across some that I just needed to replace in my bar, right? I recently finished, well, not recently, probably in like the last 2 months, I finished my bottle of Knob Creek 9. So I went to one of my liquor stores, one of my local liquor stores, and bought the Knob Creek 9, the regular one, 100 proof. It's always a great whiskey to have around, and it is an amazing daily sipper that you could always find on the shelf. It's only 31 bucks, so, you know, no brainer there. Now, along with that, I did buy Buffalo Trace. So my Buffalo Trace is down to its last dram, and it's gonna come out in one of my videos about, you know, last tastings or something like that, whatever I name it. But it's the very last bit of those bottles, so I could retire those bottles out of the bar. So I wanted to replace it, right? Because it's always good to just have a Buffalo Trace around. 24 bucks is what I spent on that, and why not, right? Buffalo Trace is always a good daily sipper. So I had 3 or 4 whiskeys that I was constantly chasing, right? Hunting, going into different stores. One of those stores is a grocery liquor store, which I hardly ever go into because I never find anything there, right? And this was no exception, right? I went in there, they didn't really have anything except for a bottle that I see everywhere else, but they had it on sale. So I decided to get it, right? And this one came out to like $15, $20 less than MSRP, or regular MSRP, right? So I think I paid like 50 something bucks for this, and normally it's like at $70. So no, I think it was exactly $50 that I paid for this, and that is Widow Jane 10-year. Now again, it's nothing that I cannot not find. It's in a lot of places, right? But again, it's usually 70 bucks. So at $50, $20 off with the sale that they had, I just had to get it. I started seeing different single barrels available, and you guys know that I put out a video, I'll put it here, about some best single barrels of 2021, right? 2 of these that I got are now for this whiskey haul. One of them, which actually won my 2021 best single barrel, is Wilderness Trail. Yep, Wilderness Trail single barrel. And this is not a store pick. This is just from, I think it was Total Wine. Cost me 60 bucks or $55, something like that. And I love it. As you guys see there, it is almost halfway gone. And I just got it, what, 2 months ago? So yeah, I definitely love it. Another single barrel that I got kind of falls in line with the next one that I'll talk about. I went into my local liquor store, Primo Liquors. I always talk about them. Check them out, primoliquors.com. And I went in there because they always have store picks, barrel picks of different types of whiskeys. But this particular one that I got was Chattanooga Whiskey Single Barrel. Quite honestly, this went head to head with Wilderness Trail and almost won. It wasn't that, you know, it wasn't that far apart on which one was gonna win. So it could have gone to any one of them, but that cost me about $55, and it is amazing. It's 120.6 proof. Amazing. I'm gonna have to go and get another one. But in that trip to the store, they did tell me that they were about to get a case of allocated or rare whiskey, and they wanted to see if I was gonna be interested since I'm such a good customer, and quite honestly, I built a really good relationship with them. Told them hell yes, and 2 days later they called me and I was able to get a Midwinter's Night dram. Act 9, Scene 5. It's a little broken there, so that sucks, but whatever. Now, I've seen these in my area for cheapest $200, but usually they're going for like $250, $300. I was not gonna pay that. If I would have bought it before, but I kind of had an idea, or in talking with them, that they were gonna get it. They just got one case, yep, and I was one of the 6 people that they called. So I bought that for about $125, I believe. A little bit over MSRP, but good nevertheless. All right, so we're getting down to our last, what, 3? Yep, our last 3. Cheers. Let's take a drink here. I went to a big box store, Total Wine, and I was looking for a few other whiskeys. Quite honestly, I was looking for FAE02 from Maker's Mark, and I bought 2 during that trip. So the good is Wyoming Whiskey Outrider. I've talked about this before, and this is amazing. Definitely reminds me of Christmas, and this thing was like almost 80 bucks. I think it was like $77, but it is so worth it. It is a blend of different whiskeys, rye, bourbons, American whiskeys, and it is amazing. So if you guys see this, definitely pick it up. One that I thought I was gonna like, but I should have known better, because I haven't really been too interested in this brand, or in this company, or this whiskey at all, and that is Jefferson's Reserve Twin Oak. This was expensive, guys. This was like 80 bucks, and the worst 80 bucks that I've spent. Yep. Now, I like double oaked bourbons. I love the Woodford Reserve Double Oak. It is great. It was one of my favorite easy on the shelf sippers. And I saw this, I was like, hey, I've never seen that before. Let me try it out. Jefferson's Reserve is, you know, it's okay. I wouldn't spend my money on the regular one, the small batch or the very small batch or the Ocean 11 or whatever it is. But I've tasted it and it's okay, right? It's nothing to write home about, but it's not completely trash. This, for the money, yeah, I would not spend 80 bucks on this. It came out as actually one of my most disappointing bottles, because I was expecting a lot more. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did. Either way, Jefferson's Twin Oak, yeah, not good. Lastly, and what I am drinking, cheers, I bought on Sealbox. Yes, another one on Sealbox. So again, $15 shipping fee. And I think this cost me like 65 or 70 bucks. And this was, again, if I have that wrong number, you'll see it there updated. But this is one that I cannot get here at all. This is out of Michigan, and they do not sell it here. I can't get it, right? Unless I buy it online. But I'm glad I did. This is Traverse City Bourbon Barrel Proof. So there's a single barrel, and it says Bourbon R and Breaking Bourbon, so I think they were the ones that picked this. But this is a signature edition barrel proof bourbon, 7 years old and 58.8% alcohol. So yeah, this is good. What's that, like 116, 117 proof? This is really good, guys. So I'm glad I got this. I'm glad I was able to get it. Well, guys, that is my part 1 to my store haul. Be on the lookout for part 2, because part 2 is coming in the next few days. If you're feeling generous, although the real favor is to subscribe, but if you're feeling generous, like, click that bell icon, and comment below what are some things that you're looking for, we're looking for, or got in a recent trip to a store, and how much did you actually spend on it? I would like to know. Please comment below. Let me know. This video is way too long already, so I'm gonna enjoy this Traverse City Bourbon barrel proof single barrel, and I want you guys to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.